Seriously. Here.
Little.
And I have no doubt that the challenge that Iran poses to the region and beyond will be high on the agenda when President Biden is in Israel next month and when he is in Saudi Arabia next month, meeting with the GCC and meeting with his Saudi partners as well. So this is a president who, of course, will not hesitate when we have an opportunity to engage in a way that advances America's interests and in a way that is consistent with our values. I can tell you what hasn't changed. And President Biden actually said this just the other week. He said, I'm not going to change my view on human rights. So in every relationship, of course, we bring our values with us. And human rights is always on the agenda. Human rights is always on the table. So too are the interests of the American people. And these two things can be, and I would say must be, complementary. When it comes to Saudi Arabia, this is a relationship where a multiplicity of interests are at play. Of course, there's the issue of extremism, of terrorism. We have worked side by side with our Saudi partners for years on this scourge, combating it. There's the issue of Yemen. And just the other week, there was an extension of the truce in Yemen, a truce that is now in its 9th week, a truce that has allowed humanitarian access to parts of Yemen that have been bereft of aid and humanitarian assistance for far too long. There are also other interests, including energy, and we've spoken of our desire to see a steady global supply of energy. This has been a topic of discussion on a bilateral basis with members of OPEC. It will be on the agenda when President Biden meets with the GCC and meets with Saudi counterparts in Saudi Arabia next month as well. So I think you can see the line through all of this is doing whatever we can to pursue America's interests while not leaving by the wayside our values. And one of the first things that we did, one of the first marquee events, I believe it might have been his second visit down to this very room. Secretary Blinken came down, released the Khashoggi report, a report that was compiled under the previous administration, released it with the full imprimatur of the U.S. government in a powerful signal, and a signal of our commitment to human rights, our prioritization of human rights, announced the Khashoggi ban. We've implemented the Khashoggi ban dozens of times. We've sanctioned the Quick Reaction Force. We've taken measures to hold accountable those who have committed grave human rights abuses. And we'll continue to do that. But we can have human rights at the center of our foreign policy, as they have been, as we continue to pursue the interests of the American people across all of these interests and the many other interests that we have and that we share with our Saudi partners. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.